Hey, what's up guys, it's MugenLord here, and recently here on this channel we've been covering a lot of Eastern studios that's outside the realm of Japan, more specifically Korean and Chinese studios, and I must tip my hat off to them for stepping into the console space, and they've been revealing some quite interesting games that really have my interest. We already talked about on here on this channel The First Descendant, made by Nexon, which also has a open beta that I'll be playing this week, and I'll give you my impressions next week when the beta is over. And of course we covered Project Mugen and also Zenless Zone Zero, which is pretty interesting. And we can't forget Stellar Blade and also Lies of P. These are from some of these Eastern developers that's not Japanese, that has been creating some crazy experiences, and I guess I would say visuals that's just mind-blowing. So I wanted to go over Black Myth Wukong because it definitely caught my interest. So before we dive into this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell for more gaming content here on this channel. Now I would say this, I was definitely caught off guard with this game back in 2020 when it was first revealed, because I didn't know what to expect. And you can tell when a game is not like developed by Japanese developers. I don't know, it's just something about how it's presented, how it feels, how it looks, the whole aesthetics of it, and it looks really interesting. And the thing that really stands out about Black Myth Wukong is the visual aesthetics. It's truly look like it's a current gen game. It looks like it's actually taking advantage of next generation hardware, because I would say this, so far this generation we really still haven't seen what the PS5 and the Xbox Series X is truly capable of, because a lot of these games are still I guess you say supporting cross generation. We still haven't got the games that actually take advantage of the technology. Yeah, we have some sprinkles here and there. More specifically, as an example for PS5, the Ratchet and Clank game truly looks like a PS5 game. It takes advantage of the PS5 hardware, but there's not really many titles that really take advantage of current gen. But when I look at Black Myth Wukong, man, that game looks nuts. It's almost to the point where it looks too good to be true. And I said this during a live stream, when it comes to these Chinese and Korean studios, when it comes to actually showing off these games just go above and beyond as far as visuals are concerned, and also gameplay. It looks just too awesome. It looks too good to be true. Will this game actually release? And I said the same thing about Crimson Desert, the way that game looked. Will that game actually release? Is it actually a game? But in the case of Black Myth Wukong, we officially get a release date or a release window, which they said is expected to release in summer of 2024. And also IGN and many other game publishing or journalist websites have essentially had hands-on with the game and actually play it. So yes, it's in fact a real game and is indeed coming out. And to go over some of the details and what to expect from this game, so it says that a player is pretty much playing as a monkey warrior character, the Destined One, against various legends, foes, and creatures from throughout Chinese mythology, and it looks fun and difficult. Game Science says Black Myth Wukong's story is based on Journey to the West, one of the 4 great classical novels of Chinese literature. You shall set out as the Destined One to venture into the challenges and marvels ahead to uncover the obscure truth beneath the veil of a glorious legend from the past. So pretty much essentially this is pretty much like, I guess you would say, the Chinese God of War, where you pretty much playing as a mythical legend, and you pretty much fight against many mythical foes found in, you know, different cultures, especially when we seen in God of War. We fought against the Greek gods, and then the Norse mythology, and the current God of War trilogy, and then now and here in Wukong, this is their take using Chinese mythology, which I also think is pretty cool. And plus, I don't know anything about Chinese mythology. Yes, of course I know about the Monkey Goku because of, you know, Dragon Ball, and that's the first time I heard about Journey to the West growing up through Dragon Ball. And then of course the Jackie Chan and then Jet Li movie called, I believe it's called The Kingdom, if I remember back in the day, where that also was an inspiration from Journey to the West as well. When I was watching that when I was like a young teenager at the time as well. So I knew nothing about this. So me diving into this game, I think this would be an interesting way for me to, I guess you say, get adopted or get to know some of the Chinese mythology, some of the Chinese lore when it comes to their mythological stories, which I think is pretty cool. And you actually get the chance to interact through gameplay. And what I've seen here is I'm getting, as far as the gameplay is concerned, I wouldn't say I'm getting like a Souls type of vibe from it, but what I will say is that this game appears to be is going to challenge your reflexes, your dodging abilities and your skills in order to tackle down big mythological Chinese figures found in Chinese literature, which I think is pretty cool. And then, as I said before, the most recent trailer that they have shown off, I believe it was Gamescom, man. Just the opening, like just seeing this character playing a banjo with his head chopped off. I'm like, wow, like this is really, really weird, really, really strange, but it has me intrigued. So I can't wait to actually dive into the game and actually see how this game play and actually find out what's the purpose and what's the lore behind this specific story that's being told by these developers. Now the thing is, some of you may already know I'm not really an action game guy. So as far as action is concerned and like how difficult the game is going to be, it may apparently be a difficult game for me because I'm not really good with it, especially with with the timing, the dodging and reflexes and understanding enemy patterns and everything like that, and also formulating your own combos, which is also going to be pretty challenging for me. And I know it sounds funny, I know, but a lot of you guys who play Devil May Cry and many other action games, this may be a dream come true for you guys who's going to just really, really soak this up. But this game is looking to be really, really sharp, and I can't wait to get my hands on this game to actually see how it plays and see how it feels. And the good news about it is, it's not just coming to PC, but it's also coming to PS5, and guess what? The Xbox Series X. So that's crazy. So I may consider getting it for the Xbox Series X. I want to wait and see. I may decide PS5, not sure yet, but I do want to build my Xbox Series X collections up, so I may grab it for that, but we'll have to wait and see. That got me excited, and it's also coming to the Epic Game Store. So those of you guys who got an Epic account, you don't have to worry about it being locked away behind Steam. It's going to be on all the different platforms where you're able to download PC games, which is also a good thing. And I think the way for Chinese and Korean developers to really get their studios noticed and everything is to try to have it available on every platform. And Square Enix really need to take this under consideration when developing these games as well, especially Final Fantasy. Keep making them exclusives and stuff like that. But if they want to pretty much crack into the mainstream or get developers or to get consumers to cultivate a fan base, they have to get it on as many platforms as possible. So Black Myth Wukong, I think the smartest thing they've done is to have this available on all platforms. Let everybody be able to enjoy and get immersed into this world of Black Myth Wukong. I think it's the best thing they could ever do and the best decision. So let's just see how everything plays out. Hopefully we get some more gameplay footage. We still don't really have much information as far as the story is concerned. We just got a brief synopsis of the story, but we more so been showing gameplay, which is a good thing. We need to know if the game is actually fun to play and how the game actually looks. And now that we know that people have gotten their hands on the game, that the game is in fact real and is definitely coming out, now I'm even more enticed and even more excited. Now I wish I could say the same thing for Stellar Blade. We still waiting for Stellar Blade, details. Like I'm still waiting for I guess you would say not developer, but game journalists or even content creators to have hands-on with the game to let us know that, hey, yeah, this game is real. Because Stellar Blade is still looking too good to be true at this point. But we have to wait and see. So that pretty much wraps up this video. I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment sections below. How do you feel about Black Myth Wukong? Are you looking forward to this game? Do you know anything about Chinese mythology? Because I damn sure don't. So this will be my first time actually digging in and get a chance to understand the mythology through this game, which I think is going to be also pretty awesome and pretty cool to see how that goes. But I definitely need to hear your thoughts and want to hear your thoughts in the comment sections below. Make sure you hit the like button because it definitely helps me out here on this channel. This is MugenLord signing off. I'll see you game fiends later. Peace out.